Oh, good evening. Tonight is about you, the graduates. We were told we did such a bad job last year that they threatened to kick us out of the program if we didn't make it right this year. So, we're back.
We really had to rack our brains pretty hard to come up with something good and decent for this year. This group represents a pretty special and diverse group of people.
No matter what residency you've been to, there are some experiences that you will never forget. And since we were here to celebrate the graduates, we managed to put together a few video clips for a nostalgic look back at our time.
But first, a disclaimer. This is a work of fiction, and all characters are purely fictional, and that any similarities to anyone living or deceased is merely a coincidence. Well, one of the rites of passage of an intern is holding the house officer pager. Now, with this pager comes a very special responsibility since you are the only one who can troubleshoot at night. Now, books could be written about the types of pages that a house officer gets, but we'd like to share with you a couple of our favorites.
Three South, this is Nancy Nurse.
This is the house officer I was paged.
I was just calling about a patient, Williamson, in room 9. It's a patient of Dr. Rouse.
Uh-huh.
Well, he's really been complaining that he hasn't had a BAM since like 5 o'clock yesterday. He is on Colace. Can we get like an order for an enema?
Why does he need an enema at 3 in the morning?
Because he just told the NA that he hasn't pooped in 8 hours.
I understand, but do you really want to bother the patient and potentially make a dirty mess at 3 in the morning by giving him an enema? I think this can wait until the morning, and Dr. Rao's team can address this. I really don't think he needs an enema right now.
Okay, thank you. Wait a minute. One more thing. I just noticed that he hasn't been taking his PRN Benadryl for itching. Can we DC that order?
No, it's PRN. He doesn't need to take it. Good night.
Hi, this is Nancy Nurse.
Hi, this is the house officer I was paged.
Yes, hi. I was just wondering if you happen to know where Dr. Faruqi is?
I'm sorry. Did you just ask me the whereabouts of Dr. Faruqi?
Yeah. We've had some questions about 2 patients that he admitted.
Okay, have you actually tried paging him?
Yes, we've actually paged him multiple times, like 3 at least, and he really hasn't responded. I'm not real sure if he's even at Kettering tonight.
I'm not sure if you know this, but I'm actually on call at Sycamore, not Kettering.
Well, we called the operator to help, actually, and somehow they traced his pager to Sycamore.
Okay, I'm not sure how you guys did that, but he isn't in bed with me right now, so, okay?
How do you know you've crossed over to being a senior resident? It's not just Dr. McDonald or Dr. Schwartz telling you that you're advancing to the next year. We believe it's when you realize you've mastered the art of dictations. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree.
Now, we're not talking about completing e-cigs before Susan pages us about our delinquencies, because some of us seniors still get paged once a week. We are actually talking about the way a senior does dictation that separates them from being an intern. This is Dr. Joseph Petit, P-E-T-I-T, dictating a history and physical for Dr. Indu Rao on patient last name Jones, Jones, first name Tom, Tom, MR number 548262, coming with the chief concern of abdominal pain, HPI. This is a 52-year-old male.
This is Dr. Desmond, WH, taking a history and physical for Dr. Indura, RAO. The patient's name is Tom Jones, medical number 548262. Next paragraph, chief complaint, abdominal pain, HBI. This is a 52-year-old male with a past medical history of hypertension, hyperlipidemia, and diabetes. Presents to the emergency department with a chief complaint of epigastric pain, which occurred earlier this evening period. He states that he ate some spicy Mexican food, and 1 hour later developed a dull, burning pain located in the epigastric region period.
Vitals, temp 97.9, afebrile, heart rate was 80, respiratory rate 16, BP 141 over 180, sorry. O2 sat 97% on room air, physical exam, cardiovascular,
Vital signs, temperature afebrile, heart rate of 80, respirations 16, blood pressure 140 over 80, O2 saturations 97% on room air. Next line, general alert and altered to place time in person, no acute distress. Next line, HEENT, extraocular muscles were intact, pupils equally round reacted to light, oral mucous membranes were moist.
Therefore, this is most likely reflux given the spicy Dante's Inferno sauce and his pain worse when laying down.
Next number, hypertension, hyperlipidemia, and diabetes, currently stable, will continue him on his home medications. Next number, prophylaxis, fragment for DVT prophylaxis, and PPI, as mentioned above, period. Next number, code status, patient is currently a full code. This one under dictation. Thank you very much.
As previously mentioned, this cardiac workup has been negative thus far, with no further workup needed. Number 3, hypertension, hyperlipidemia. We'll just continue his home meds. 5, code status, full code. Thank you, this ends dictation. Whew. Now, there are many other things we could do, but Dr. Smith put us on a time crunch.
So for now, it's back to the live show.